Good morning students, this is Ajit and I welcome you in part 1 of chapter 2 Physical Features of India. You know that there is much geographical variation in India. There are mountains, plains, plateaus, deserts, islands. All these are known as physical features. Physical features are also known as relief features. You will learn in detail about all these physical features of India and which are the main physical features. Here you can see the physical features of India can be grouped under the different physiographic divisions. The first one is the Himalayan mountains, second the northern plains, third the peninsular plateau, fourth the Indian desert, fifth the coastal plains and the islands. I show you all these on map. The first physiographic division of India, the Himalayan mountains. From here up to here. Himalayan mountains. The second, northern plains. This region is known as northern plains. From here. Third one, the Indian desert. From here up to here. This area is known as Indian desert. Fourth one, the peninsular plateau. Peninsular plateau. Fifth one, the coastal plains. Here you can see these regions are known as the coastal plains. And the sixth one, island groups, Andaman and Nicobar Island, and this is Lakshadweep. These are the 6 physical features of India. The first one, the Himalayan mountains, which stretches from Jammu up to Arunachal Pradesh and along the eastern boundary of India in Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram. Then the second physical feature is northern plains. Third one, the Indian desert, which is also known as Thar desert. Fourth one, the peninsular plateau. Fifth, these coastal plains. And sixth, island groups, Andaman Nicobar Island and Lakshadweep. And this variation in relief features is due to India's formation during the different geological periods. India is a large landmass formed during different geological periods which has influenced her relief. Means all parts of India, the mountains, the plains, the peninsular plateaus, they were not formed during one period. They were formed in different times. That's why there is much variation. Besides geological formation, a number of processes like weathering, erosion and deposition have created and modified the relief to its present form. So which are the main reasons for different type of physical features in India? Geological periods, weathering, erosion and deposition. They are responsible for variation in relief features. Scientists explained the formation of different physical features with the help of some theories. And first of all, this theory was given by Alfred Wegener. Physical features of India. Many scientists have given their theories and out of them, one was Alfred Wegener. Alfred Wegener. He propounded the theory of continental drift. Continental drift. Drift means movement. He propounded the theory of continental drift means the continents keep moving from one place to another. And in modern form, this is known as theory of plate tectonics. According to this theory, the crust of the earth has been formed out of 7 major and some minor plates. And these plates keep moving. There are 3 reasons. The movement of the plates result in building up of stresses within the plates and the continental rocks above, leading to folding, faulting and volcanic activity. When the plates move, at that time 3 types of activities take place: folding, faulting and volcanic activity. First of all, I tell you something about the formation of different landforms on the earth. Many million years ago, there was only one continent, Pangaea. There was only one continent, Pangaea. But later, due to tectonic movement, this Pangaea continent was divided into 2 parts. The northern parts, Laurasia, and the southern part, Gondwanaland. Laurasia and Gondwanaland. Laurasia was further divided into present-day continents: North America, Europe, Asia, and Gondwanaland was divided into South America, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. Earlier, all these continents were not separated from each other. There was only one continent, Pangaea. But due to the volcanic activities, Pangaea was divided into 2 parts: northern part known as Laurasia and southern part as Gondwanaland. Further, Laurasia was divided into 3: North America, Europe, Asia, and Gondwanaland, present day South America, Africa, Australia, Antarctica. All these continents are the part of Gondwanaland. At starting, I told you that there are different types of relief features like mountains, plains, plateaus, deserts, islands. But how are these formed? These are formed due to 3 types of activities: folding, faulting, and volcanic activity. Folding. When 2 plates move towards each other due to the compressional forces, they started to fold. When 2 plates move towards each other due to the compressional forces from both sides, when force is put, then they start to move towards each other. In this way, folds are formed. It is not compulsory that it always happen between the 2 plates. If there is any one plate, even then this can happen. Like there is plate and from both sides there is compressional force. In that case, in this plate, these type of fold can occur. This process is known as folding. But sometimes plates don't move towards each other, they move away from each other. This is known as folding. Due to their movement in opposite side, cracks occur within the plates. Suppose this is one plate, and due to the tensional force, this plate gets stressed. That's why cracks can occur within this plate. Like cracks can occur within this plate. This type of process is known as faulting. And third one, volcanic activity. As you know, under the earth the rocks are in molten form, and when there is too much high pressure and this molten magma gets some space to get out, it comes out on the earth surface. In this way a space is created here, and all the rocks who are in other side, they try to cover this space and started to move. These are the three types of movements. Folding happens due to convergent boundary, means when two plates move towards each other. And folding happens due to divergent boundary, when any plate moved in opposite direction, stretches occur within that plate. This is known as faulting and also known as divergent boundary. And third one is volcanic activity. Under the earth there is magma, the molten rocks known as magma, and due to very high pressure, when this magma comes out on the earth surface, from the point where it finds place to come out, it comes, and in this way the rocks which are on the other side, they get chance to cover this space. Due to all these movements, different types of relief features are formed on the earth. Not only in India, all over the world there are a variety of relief features. Here you can see, when two plates move towards each other, this is known as convergent boundary. When two plates move away from each other, that is known as divergent boundary. And third one, when two plates slide past each other, means they move horizontally, this is known as a transform boundary. Now I will tell to you how were the Himalayas formed. Here you can see map of world is shown with the different tectonic plates. These boundaries are showing different plates. Here is India, and here the Himalaya mountains. Now I will tell to you how were the Himalayas formed. That is map of world. In this map, North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia and Antarctica. Here is India. One plate. Due to the convectional currents, the crust split into a number of pieces, thus leading to the drifting of the Indo-Australian plate after being separated from the Gondwana land towards north. This Indo-Australian plate was drifted from Gondwana land due to the convectional currents. Due to convectional currents, the Indo-Australian plate was drifted from the Gondwana land and started to drift towards the Eurasian plate. Europe and Asia together make Eurasia. This is Eurasian plate. Europe, Asia, India, Australia. When this plate started to move towards Eurasian plate, between these two plates, Indo-Australian plate and Eurasian plate, there was Tethys Sea. Which sea was there? Tethys. When Indo-Australian plate drifted towards Eurasian plate, the sediments which were in the Tethys Sea, they started to fold and led to the formation of the Himalayas mountain. You know that due to folding what happens? Due to folding, due to compressional forces, the plate started to get fold. In same way, when Indo-Australian plate started to move towards Eurasian plate, in center of these two plates there was Tethys Sea. In that sea there were sediments. Because of folding, those sediments were folded and this led to the formation of the Himalayas mountain. Even today the height of Himalayas is increasing every year a few millimeters, and this is happening due to the movement of plate. Let's have a quick revision of it again. There are different physical features of India. The Himalayas, the northern plains, Indian desert, the peninsular plateau, coastal plains, and the island groups. These are the 6 physical features of India, and these physical features are formed over a long period of time. They have been resulted due to weathering, erosion, and deposition. Here word is used weathering. Weathering means breaking down of rocks into small sediments is known as weathering, and this happened due to work of wind, water, temperature. Erosion, when soil move from one place to another, that is known as erosion. And deposition, and depositing at one place. The different physical features are formed due to weathering, erosion, and deposition. Different scientists have propounded theory of forming different continents, and out of them the famous one is the theory of plate tectonics. According to it, many billion years ago there was only one continent named Pangaea. Later, due to the movement of magma inside the earth, it was divided into 2 parts, Laurasia and Gondwana land. Further, now you can see that at present time North America, Europe, Asia, all these are the parts of Laurasia, and present day South America, Africa, Australia, Antarctica are the parts of Gondwana land. There are 3 types of plate movements. Convergent boundary. Convergent boundary means when 2 plates move towards each other. Divergent boundary, when 2 plates move away from each other. And the third one is transform fault boundary, when 2 plates slide past each other, they move horizontally. What is folding? Due to the compressional forces, when fold occur within the rocks, that is known as folding. What is folding? Due to the tensional forces, when rock is stressed, then cracks occur within the rocks, that is known as faulting. And volcanic activity, when magma comes out on the earth's surface, that is known as volcano. Next, you learned about the formation of the Himalayas. You can see all these continents: North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. Due to the convectional currents, the Indo-Australian plate, this plate is Indo-Australian plate, India, Australia, this is Indo-Australian plate. Due to the convectional currents, Indo-Australian plate was separated from the Gondwana land and started to move towards Eurasian plate. Between these 2 plates, Eurasian plate and Indo-Australian plate, there was presence of Tethys Sea. All the sediments which were in the Tethys Sea started to accumulate, started to fold due to movement of this plate towards Eurasian plate, and this led to the formation of the Himalayas. So we can say that Himalayas are the recent formation, means they are formed recently, they are new relief features. Thank you.